At the Statler College, we do a lot of things well, but one of the things we do best is our first year experience. While transitioning from high school to college could definitely be intimidating or scary, we have a lot of things set in place to help students be successful. One thing we like to always point out to students is that we don't admit anybody into our college unless we believe he or she has the skills and abilities to get through the program. So let that sink in for a second. If you've been admitted to our programs, we think you can become an engineer. You're going to have to work hard, you might have to ask for help, but we're going to help you get through it and you'll be an engineer at the end of it. At every transition in life, people have told you the next step will be harder. Well, transitioning to college is no different, and while it will be challenging and there might be times that you have to ask for help, which may be something you're not used to doing, the help is there. You might just have to look for it or actually pursue it. One unique thing about WVU Statler's engineering program is that we have a general first year for all of our students. So no matter which major you're coming into, all of our students are going to take a set of core common classes. These classes will include things like calculus, chemistry, English, 2 engineering problem-solving classes, and your orientation to engineering classes. You can see the setup here on this slide. Not everybody's schedule will look exactly the same, and it will depend on which track you come in on. If you have questions, an advisor, or Ryan, Taylor, or I will be happy to help you. In your first 2 engineering problem-solving classes, you're going to learn about the engineering design process, how to write a tech report, and most importantly, how to communicate across groups. Additionally, in Engineering 101 and 102, students will be required to complete a project. So those projects will be something that really focus on the engineering design process. At the end, they'll have to present their projects at the Engineering Expo. At this event, students present their projects to faculty, staff, and other students from the college. It's a great way to work on your public speaking skills and to make sure you have a quality project to present. In your first year, you'll have a lot of opportunities to learn about all 13 of our majors. Through lab visits with faculty to see what happens in the actual research labs, to OCEs, which are out-of-class experiences. You'll learn about all of the different majors and research offerings in our college, so that when you have to choose your major, you can make an educated decision. Even if you know what kind of engineer you want to be, it's important to learn what the other types of engineers do, so that when you work in industry, you'll understand everybody's role in the job. Another thing that the Fundamentals of Engineering program does really well at WVU is that it has a dedicated set of faculty members for our freshman students. The FEP faculty members not only teach your first year classes, but they'll also help advise you. So when it comes time to choosing classes for the next semester or figuring out exactly what you need to get to graduation, these people will be able to help you before you move into the advising center. One of the really fun events that the Fundamentals of Engineering faculty put on is the engineering exam trivia. During this event, faculty members come up with questions, trivia style, for students to prepare for the Engineering 101 exam. It's a really great time for faculty and students to interface, and everyone has a lot of fun while studying. Another perk of our Fundamentals of Engineering program is our Engineering Learning Center. This center is like home base for our freshman students. Our students are required to do 2 hours a week of studying in here. There's tutors who walk around and can help you with your homework. It's a great way to get help if you need it instead of just sitting in your dorm room wondering how to get to a solution. Also, it's a great place to develop your study skills and possibly meet people to form study groups with. As I mentioned earlier, our students are required to do a minimum of 2 hours of study lab time each week. They clock in and clock out just like a job. They don't have to do these hours in the Engineering Learning Center, although it's a great resource for them because they can get tutoring in a lot of different subjects in one location. But there are also other tutoring centers across campus. Everything from the Math Learning Center to the English Writing Center, even to tutoring at their residence halls so students could study in their pajamas if they wanted. Engineering students tend to be some of the best and the brightest from their high school classes. We know that you might not be used to asking for help, or maybe even studying. At college, that's going to change. We're going to expect you to find things that stump you and things that you're going to have to ask for help on. That's okay. Nobody gets through the engineering program without asking for help. Don't be too proud to ask for help and know where your resources are. If you don't know where your resources are, ask one of us. We're happy to help point you in the right direction. At WVU Statler, there's a whole team of people rooting for your success. From academic affairs to the Fundamentals of Engineering program, all of us are here to help you be successful and get through the program. If you need help, ask us. That's what we're here for during your first year and beyond.